Anniversaries are usually a time for celebration, but that won't be the case for the Bowne family this year. Last June, Carol Bowne was murdered outside her New Jersey home by a violent ex-boyfriend, who was also a felon. Bowne had secured a restraining order, installed security cameras, and an alarm system. But she realized these measures weren't enough, so she began the tedious task of buying a firearm in New Jersey. Bowne applied for a permit to buy a handgun on April 21st, 2015. Sadly, while waiting 43 days for the permit, she was viciously stabbed to death. State law requires that residents be issued their Firearms Purchaser ID card within 30 days, but delays of up to 6 to 9 months are common. You'd think that stories like Bowne's would make gun control advocates change their position on restrictive gun laws, especially because women often defend themselves with guns. Consider the Kentucky woman who recently shot and killed her abusive ex this April. In Stanton, Melissa Roberts used a shotgun to defend herself against a violent ex-boyfriend, and this is just one of many cases. In 2013, the Center for Disease Control found that Americans use guns to defend themselves over 500,000 times a year. This finding confirmed the work of Dr. Gary Kleck. He reports that defensive gun use in America totaled 2.5 million per year, and 46% of the cases were by women. Guns are the great equalizer for countless women. And that takes us back to the lessons learned from the Carol Bowne tragedy. Her killer didn't need a gun, but Bowne sure did. And she might be alive today if bureaucrats had not ripped away the right to protect herself. The Second Amendment guarantees that all citizens have the right to keep and bear arms without that right being infringed. But this is gun control's legacy. Restrictive laws do not disarm criminals, only makes it harder for honest citizens to defend themselves. Law-abiding citizens should never have to be screened by the government to exercise a constitutionally protected right. A right delayed is a right denied. This editorial was written by Eric Pratt, Executive Director of Gun Owners of America. For more examples of guns used in self-defense, please visit the Self-Defense Corner at gunowners.org. And while you're there, sign up for GOA's free legislative alerts by going to the Take Action button and clicking on Subscribe to Email Alerts.